Hello everybody, my name's Savannah and welcome back to my channel. So, vlog, and that is because I am participating in the Fall into Fantasy Readathon. So I wasn't sure if I was going to vlog it, but I figure I'll do a week-long readathon, or like until it ends, because I just don't have the time to upload one vlog a day because I want to read and I have work to do because like I'm not off this full week. So yay, that's fun, but I'll make the best of it. So I don't know what I want to read right now. Well, I guess I should tell you that today is the first day of the Fall into Fantasy Readathon, November 18th, so I guess I should have mentioned that earlier. And I just woke up, so if my voice sounds like raspy or like quiet, I'm still waking up. Anyway, like I was saying, I don't know what to read. I think I might start with The Wishing Spell because I really need to read this. This book has been on my TBR for way too long. I need to get to it. And if I don't read it right away, I may not get to it and it may be sitting on my shelf for another 5 years. So I also need something really light because I finished Kingdom of Ash last night. Oh my gosh, I want to cry. I sobbed over the last page because that was it. It's done, it's over. All that, and it's over. Oh my gosh. I'm still processing that I finished it, and like, I have dreams about my books, so like, I sometimes dream what could happen in a book, and like, I'm like, no, that's not right. So I dreamed about Kingdom of Ash last night and how things went, and it's not how they went, so I'm still processing. I love that book so much. I think it's my favorite book out of the series. I think, yeah, it is. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Okay, this is not what we're here. This is not a Kingdom of Ash vlog. It's a Fall into Fantasy vlog, and I think this is a book I'm going to start with. So I'll talk to you guys later. So the plan was that on Friday and Saturday I got all my homework done, and today I'd be able to read like all day long. Well, that clearly didn't happen. So I remembered that I had to do some homework that is like you have to finish it by the end of the month, and as the end of the month is approaching I realized I hadn't finished it yet, so I just finished it, which I'm happy about, but I'm not happy that I forgot about it because I would have done it yesterday and it just took time out of the day to read. So I'm not happy about that part. I'm happy that I finally got it done and it's off my shoulders, but yeah, that's how my day's been going so far. So right now I'm on page 74. Whoa, hello. I'm on page 74 of The Land of Stories, so with cannot talk today, of The Wishing Spell, and I'm actually really enjoying it. It's like definitely middle grade, but it's that feeling that I wanted to get from this, and I'm loving it so much. So I'm just going to continue reading this all day. So yeah, that's how I plan to spend the rest of my day. So it's day 3 of the Fall into Fantasy Readathon. I am so sorry I didn't update you guys yesterday. I really didn't read anything yesterday or today, so yeah. So yesterday I had a headache and I just didn't feel like reading, so I watched a little bit of Lion King 2, so yeah, and I did my homework. Yeah, and I watched YouTube. So I really didn't read anything yesterday, and then today homework pretty much took up my entire day in addition to going shopping for something. So yeah, but I have a very exciting thing to share with you, and that's an unboxing. Yay! So I ordered some books from Book Outlet and I'm very excited to open them because I've been waiting for them, so let's just dive into that. So I got like 8 or 9 books, I can't remember exactly, and here's the box, and let's just see what's inside because I know what's inside, but you don't. Got my scissors, so let's cut. Whee! Jeez. we have liftoff. The first thing to show you is paper, brown paper. Okay, I'm just gonna pull the books out, show them to you. So the first book I have to show you is The Forgotten Book by, I will not butcher that name again, even though I've done it before. So this is the second book in the series duology. I have no clue, but the first book was The Book Jumper that I recently read this year, and I loved it a lot, so I'm very excited I have the second book now. Okay, the next book I see is Ruined by Amy Tintera. I have seen this book on Epic Reads before, and I've heard that it's a really good fantasy book. It like keeps you on your seat, so I'm excited for that. The next book I have to show you is Sight Witch by Susan Dennard. I believe these are like novellas in this world, and ooh, it's actually a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition with a special preview of Blood Witch, which will be the next book in the series. I read Truth Witch over the summer, which I don't know if I posted that vlog yet, but yeah, I did that. And I really enjoyed it, and I really want to continue on with the series, so now I have Sight Witch because I really did enjoy this world. The next book that I'm going to show you is a book I've been seeing more and more on BookTube, and I've just heard it's like really good, so I just ordered it, and that is The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. I've heard some really good things about this recently, so it was only $7, and I heard that it can be really expensive on Amazon, so I snatched it up. Yeah, so my camera just cut out on me because apparently I'm out of storage again, so sorry about that. Anyway, I have 4 more books to show you. So the next book I will show you is Avenged by Amy Tintera, and this is the sequel to Ruin, so I just picked it up because I figured I'd like Ruin, so have it now. After that, I have Bitter Blue by Kristen Kishore, and this is the 3rd book, or a companion, in the Graceling trilogy. Slowly pushing my books out of the camera. So I don't know if it's like absolutely necessary, or like I don't think you have to read these books in a certain order, but like they're companions, so I like to have the companions and read them and like make connections between the books. So I'll obviously start with Graceling and then go to Fire, yeah, and then Bitter Blue. Next book I have to show you is Reign of the Earth by A.C. Gowen, I think. Don't know. But I have been wanting this book for a while, and I'm so glad I finally got it because it was super cheap, and yeah, I'm really glad I picked it up because like I saw it in a bookstore once. I'm like, oh, I should have got it, and then I see it on Book Depository. I'm like, there's a reason why I didn't get it there, so I could get it here. And the last book I have to show you is The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. Now, I've been seeing this book become very popular, and like I've seen it on Emma's channel, Brittany's channel, a ton of other people's channel that I can't exactly remember at the moment, but like I'm sure a ton of people have read this book and like they love it, and I think that this will be an important book to read, and like I don't know if I've ever read a book like this before, so it'll be interesting. I can't wait to read it because I know it's really good, and it was only like $3, so yeah, it was basically the book it's the book that made this shopping expedition possible. So yeah, that's my little mini book haul for right now, and then I'm going to go shower and start reading, maybe eat some dinner, yeah, do necessary things in life. But yeah, so I'll like update you guys fully on what I've been reading tomorrow, because then it'll be lighter outside, because I know I won't be filming this late at night, even though it's like 6:30, but it's still late. And yeah, so I'll be more collected tomorrow. So a book just came in the mail, and I'm very happy about that. So, oh, excuse me. I'm going to be opening that now, and I'll show you what I got. And this will be the last book for a while. I think Black Friday's coming up, so I might go book shopping, so maybe. But for now, this is the last book I ordered and that I know I'm getting. Scissors. Package that doesn't need scissors. And I know this is my book because everybody else just gets the cheaper stuff, which is paperbacks, so yeah, that's how I know it's mine. Because my dad's always ordering health books and self-help books, so yeah, they're always paperback. But that's fine with me. Okay, so the book I have to show you is The Crimson Crown by Cinda Williams. Chima? Anyway, this is the 4th book in the 7 Realms series, and I have the first 3 books, and I wanted to get like the whole series right away so I could just read it right after the next in case I really enjoy it and I need the next book. Made that mistake with the Readathon. Thought I was okay just reading the first book. No, I needed the second book instantly and I had to wait like 2 weeks. But I'm trying to get series when I get the first book in a series, like I'm trying to get the whole series right away. I just need to actually read the books right away and continually in that series. Okay, so I know I tell you how my reading's been going, so here's what I'm gonna tell you. It's gonna be very embarrassing. I am still reading The Land of Stories and it's Wednesday. Oh my gosh. I'm on like page 300 though, so I'm going to finish that today, hopefully start another book today, and then the week's almost over. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to read as much as I possibly can over the next few days to hopefully read more than I have because I need to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. The camera is so good right now, like I just cleaned it and it looks so good. I wish it were like this all the time. Well, I just finished The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell, and I really did enjoy it. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I sound really weird right now, but that's okay. This was a really fun read and I did enjoy it a lot. I can't wait to read the next one and see how his writing grows because I know like it has a lot of potential. And yeah, so I don't know which book I'm going to start next. It might be Give the Dark My Love because there's going to be like, I don't know if it's a live show, but I know it's like the buddy read thing or read along, so maybe. Or I might start something else, I have no clue. So yeah, I'll figure that out. Happy Thanksgiving everyone and Black Friday. I suck at vlogging. So yeah, it's Friday. Black Friday actually, like I just told you. And yeah, I haven't really read that much. I wanted to finish Give the Dark My Love yesterday, but that didn't happen. Obviously yesterday was Thanksgiving, so I like read this in the car for a while because we're visiting my aunt and uncle, so I'm in the basement right now. And I wanted to finish this yesterday, but it was chaotic. There were tons of little children running around, and so it was loud, noisy, so I really didn't get to read this much. I'm that far in. I'm gonna try and finish it today. I hope I can. But the point of this update was to show you what I got on Black Friday because yeah, I've never really gone shopping on Black Friday before, so it was interesting. There are a lot of people, obviously. And yeah, here's what I got. So the first 2 things aren't book related, but after that it's all books. So the first thing I got was this pair of socks, and they're really soft. They're from Express. Not really interesting, but they're soft, and they were like $5, so yeah. After that, I went to Macy's, and I picked up this blanket. It is so soft. I love it. It was marked at $50. It was like 65% off, so I figured it'd be like $20, maybe a little less. It was $9.99. $10 for this very, very nice blanket. I can't wait to open it up, but I'm gonna do that at home because I don't trust people here. The little kids, I mean. My family is basically sharing the basement, so I really don't have my own room that I can keep this in. It's in a bag, and it's gonna stay in a bag. And the last place I went was Bam Books, and they had a few deals going on. So I got Alienated by Melissa Landers, and this was only $4. Next, I got Scythe by Neil Schusterman, and this was only $7, and it's like a bit beat up, but I think that's why it was this low priced and stuff, and it was the only hardcover. They had a ton of paperbacks on sale too, but I like the hardcovers. It's a really good price for this book because I know it can be really expensive too. And the last book I picked up was Sadie by Courtney Summers. I've been hearing this book a lot on BookTube, I've been seeing it, hearing about it, not just hearing it a lot on BookTube recently, and it sounds really interesting, and I really want to read it. So I picked it up because it was like half off. Yeah, so that's my little Black Friday haul. I didn't get a ton of stuff, but it cost. Like, when you add everything up, it kind of adds up. That's what I got, and I'm going to continue reading Give the Dark My Love because I really need to finish that today. Well, I just finished Give the Dark My Love by Beth Revis, and it's Sunday, November 25th. The last day of the Fallen Fantasy Readathon, and I've only read 2 books. This readathon has been such a failure. The reason I believe that I did not read as much as I would have liked to is because I read Kingdom of Ash like the day before this readathon started, and I was like so wound up in that book that I just didn't feel like reading anything else, and I wasn't ready to let the world go, so when I just jumped right into another book, I was kind of dreading it almost. And then when I read this book, this is a very dark book. I'm just going to say that, and this isn't what I usually read. There's like very, very little magic in it, and it's just about like a plague and stuff. And I wasn't really that interested in it. It was a good book, but I don't think it was really the book to read in this instance. I didn't really feel like reading. So I'm going to give this book a 4 out of 5 stars. It was good, just not my favorite. So I don't know what I'm going to read next. I really want to read Harry Potter. But that's not on my TBR. But I need to finish the series before the end of the year because I read it every year. And I haven't finished it yet this year because I usually finish it over the summer, but I didn't. So I have to do that, but like I have other books to read too. It's so bad, so I don't know. I may just chill. I know I'm supposed to have a friend come over later, but we'll see how that goes because she was supposed to come over yesterday, but then something came up. We were going to get together today, but something else might come up, so yeah. So hopefully she is able to come over. So I'll just talk to you guys later and let you know what's going on. Hello. So it's been like 2, maybe 3 weeks since the Fallen Fantasy Readathon ended. So I didn't get to tell you the wrap-up of this readathon, so that's what I'm going to be doing now. So the first book I read in this readathon was The Land of Stories, The Wishing Spell by Chris Colfer. This has 438 pages, and I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. Next, I read Give the Dark My Love by Beth Revis, and this has 351 pages. Yeah, it does not have that many stars. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, actually. And then, I don't know, I can't remember, it's been a while. I don't know if you guys know the next book I picked up, but I did end up choosing to read Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Nagin. I read up to 38 pages, so yeah, that's great. And I'm still reading it. This is really not good. I've been falling behind on my reading. Okay, so now I will have the total pop up here. this was not my greatest readathon ever, but I've been in sort of slump, but I think I'm getting out of it now, so that's good. So I'm very sorry it took this long to get this video uploaded. I apologize. But that is all for, oh crap, I almost forgot to tell you something. Well, did that friend ever come over? No, she was busy, and well, we ended up hanging out the next weekend, which was okay, so it's okay, it's fine. So anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!